Hi YouTube, I am back again with another video. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie. I am a psychic medium who resonates with the twin flame soulmate collective energy. So for today's reading, it's going to be a general reading, so take the parts of the messages that resonate and leave the rest. If these messages resonate, you guys can feel free to check out my website if you'd like to book personal and private readings as well too. So guys, I am sorry again. I have been MIA. Your girl has been busy. Some life-changing experiences have happened, and so therefore I have to prioritize my self-care, myself at this time. It has been a major shift in terms of my vibe and my vibration. So as I'm recalibrating to these energies, it's gonna be me popping up here and there doing readings and stuff like that, but you guys can always check out my TikTok, as I'm usually post there more often than I do on YouTube. So let us tap in, guys, and see what the general message is for today. So I actually was called to share this verse, or this Bible verse, with you guys, actually, because I have been really heavily into my prayer self. And so because of that, I feel called to share this. So I think you guys might resonate with the energy of James 1:2. And so it says, "My brethren, count in all the joy when he falls into divers temptations." So for me, this is speaking to remaining humble in burdensome seasons. So even though hardships may befall upon us, it's often important that we look to the Lord to, try to figure out, what we're trying to learn from this experience. I feel for a lot of you guys as well, this is going to help you guys with looking back in terms of being able to share your struggle, or maybe what you're going through right now, with someone else who might be looking for guidance or wisdom. So this message is all about being able to become relatable to somebody, or being able to understand where people are coming from based upon your own experiences and what you might be going through in life. So all of us, even though we are at different stages of our evolutionary process, we are at the same collective. We might have a different issue, but we're all going through the same type of hardships, the same types of concerns, but it may manifest in a different regard for each and every one of us. So this is all about understanding that our experiences are meant to help with yielding blessings for us, because through our experience, we're able to share our work. As light workers and as starseeds, we're supposed to be able to share our work and be able to create some sort of impact for the people and their life. And by following God, by following Spirit, we're able to then get blessings for the work that we do. So you can't get blessings for something that you can't experience, because you have to be able to truly understand and feel people's pain and understanding in regards to being able to see where people are coming from. I think it's important to recognize and have empathy for people and situations, because you never know where that might be you one day, or maybe you've gone through this and so you understand. Let's see how that makes sense in terms of this reading. Let me pull some cards here and see what else Spirit would like to talk to. So they say, lost in the ruins of the past, find the way to the present moment and live. So this is all about being in the energy of the here and now, not dwelling on the mistakes or things that we cannot change from the past. We are only able to move forward based upon our experiences, and it's important to recognize that being in the past is really just energy of fear. We have to forgive ourselves so that we can forgive whatever experiences that we may have had. And one thing I know I had done I had seen one day was about being accountable to our experiences as well. And so part of it being accountable is recognizing, for an event to be painful for us, we must have sided with our ego. Otherwise, it would be a simple solution, right? Which would have been us choosing forgiveness and choosing our healing. But if we're holding on to these grudges and past pains and past heartbreaks and past old narratives and old stories, how can we then allow love to enter our life? We have to be able to let go of the past and be in the present moment, so that we're able to understand the person that we were prior to these experiences happening to us. So this is probably why I spoke about that Bible verse from before. The purpose of the Bible verse was to resonate with the energy of how to forgive, and also how to learn through our experiences to then be able to impact people around us as as well too. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like there is an important story or message or something that you are here to provide to the collective, but it all depends upon, you know, your own healing work. Because when we heal, we're able to not only heal the 7 generations that have come before us, but we're going to be healing the 7 generations that are going to come after us, and even beyond that as well too. We heal ourselves on a soul level as well, because we are a soul having a human experience. And not only are we a soul having a human experience, we also are one collective. You know, we are one collective. We're all dealing with similar issues, but just on a different level subconsciously. So it's important to heal so that we can make the world a better place, and we can also learn how to develop more humility and compassion towards people, and choose forgiveness, which is ultimately the road to ascension. Forgiveness and healing is the road to ascension. So people often ask, you know, Angie, you've been on this twin flame journey for such a short time. How were you able to manifest so much in such a short time? Well, for one, I don't hold grudges. For two, I release what doesn't serve me and I move on quickly. So that's one thing that I guess I could say is a gift that I have brought forward in this lifetime, which I will share with you, the secret collective. The secret to being able to manifest what it is you want is being able to forgive and being able to move on. Being able to realize what no longer resonates with you early and making the adjustments that are necessary to propel yourself to the next level. When we hold on and it's hard for us to forgive. I know, because I'm a Cancer and sometimes I do struggle with that energy of forgiveness. But ultimately, we're only really hurting ourselves. We're not hurting other people. We're hurting us by holding on to past pain and past betrayals that are still running concurrently for us. Choose forgiveness and choose your ascension. And see, there's a door here in this card as well. The door is unlocking your abundance, it's unlocking opportunities, and it's unlocking your potential. But when we stay stuck and we stay stagnant, the soul cannot grow, which then leads to tower moments, us feeling really down, depressed. The energy just feels really messed up. It's not fluid. You know, this is just, you know, it's not a good look. So as I said, tip of the day, heal, you know, forgive and heal so that you can step onto your ascension. Forgive people who have hurt you. Forgive people who may have done spell work to you. People who may have, you know, put you in a third party. I'm hearing for some of you guys, forgive your ex, forgive your parents, forgive whoever it was that has wronged you, right? I'm not saying to forget the pain, but how trauma is that we can't necessarily forget the trauma, but we learn how to cope with the experiences that have happened to us. How can we cope better so that we're able to live a more fulfilling life is a message I'm feeling from this. How can we cope? How can we heal? How can we understand where we were at that point in time when this happened to us so that we're able to then heal, so that we can then share a story with other people that may benefit from our healing because we went through this and we know how to guide them or assist them in some sort of way. So let's pull some more cards. This is quite interesting. Let's pull some more cards here. We have the Queen of Swords. So this is all about speaking your truth. And we have the Hermit, introspection. So what I feel from this, there is some sort of truth that needs to be spoken to someone. So maybe for a while you've been wondering, you know, should I speak truth to somebody? Should I really express how I feel? What should I do? A lot of you guys need to be spending time, I feel, very much in solitude right now, really reflecting on the direction you wish to take in your life. You could be a Libra, you could also be a Virgo as well. Virgo is very good with this. They are a deep introspective type of people. This is why Virgos are typically analytical, because they pay attention to the fine details that other people may have missed. So while you're in that period of solitude, prayer, you know, looking for God, speaking with spirit, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, I feel that it's going to be a period where you're going to have to go inwards in order to get the clarity so that you're able to speak your truth and speak things that matter. Maybe there's a conversation that also has to happen for some of you guys as well out there, where this conversation finally provides you with the closure that is necessary for you to close out some sort of cycle as well. So maybe some of you guys are holding on to a situation. It could even be a counterpart that you need to speak with, or someone who is important to you. It could even be a parent. You know, whatever it is, it could even be a past job where maybe you felt wrong done by, or maybe these people had let you go and you feel like it was unjust. There's something here about not feeling fair or not feeling right. And so you guys may need to get that closure. Some of you guys could even get that closure by journaling. You know, journaling your thoughts, getting that paper, ripping it up, throwing it into the water. You guys could get that clarity as well by burning that paper, right, with whatever it is that you want to say to get off your chest. For some of you guys, I'm hearing this, the closure that you need to make at this time could be with someone who is no longer here, deceased. You can meditate, you can still connect with that person, and you can air your grievances spiritually with that person too. Some of you guys may even need to do some cord cutting. I also offer that service as well too. So if you guys want, you can check out my website for details of this. But there's something that you need to release and let go so that this new cycle, I feel, can ground. Right? Because you guys are resisting your transformation with the death card here. This is Scorpio energy. Right? Scorpio, like Cancer, can also hold on to a lot of grudges too. You know, and Virgo sometimes can overanalyze things as well too, because they want to see, you know, how did this happen or why did it happen? So they overanalyze, they overthink about it, they stress about the situation. So maybe for some of you guys, there is an energy here of overanalyzing or worrying about something. Maybe you felt as if, you know, if people really knew how you felt, what would they think? Or how would they feel if they really knew the truth? But I feel like in this case, this is where you're going to have to really find your voice and really say what is important to you rather than thinking about what is important to everyone else. So this is all about stepping into an energy of maturity and recognizing that, you know, you can speak your truth as long as it's done in a healthy way. But with this Queen of Swords here, Libra, right? Libra, I know because I have a lot of Libra people in my family. They don't play. They speak their truth. They say what they have to say. They get it off their chest. Right? Usually Libras are quite extroverted type people. They're also quite creative as well too. So maybe you guys can find a way to creatively express your truth, and you guys can find a way of maybe developing an outlet. Maybe there's a YouTube platform or something you guys are meant to create, or a book you're meant to write about how you can creatively get what you have to say as well off your chest. It's also giving the energy of the Empress, right? Because Libra is also Empress energy as well too. So the Empress is the creator. They can create something from nothing, right? The Empress is someone who's very fertile. They have a lot of ideas. They have a lot of, you know, ways in which they want to express themselves. So I feel that this is a time where you guys are going to be getting into that creative vortex and finding ways of creatively expressing your thoughts, feelings, and your desires. But it's giving an energy of not procrastinating and also taking time for yourself as well too, to think about your next move in terms of your plans. Let's see what else wants to come forward as well. Okay, so they want to talk about, for some reason, a counterpart. So let's see what's going on with your counterpart. If you know that you have a twin or soulmate, let us get messages from them. We have Libra again, but in reverse. This is Justice in reverse. And we also have here the Page, or no, this is the Ace of Pentacles. And let me pull one more. There's something about a divine counterpart here. We have the Chariot. Okay, I get the message. And we have the Queen of Wands reverse. So what I feel here is that maybe for a while you have been kind of doubting yourself in terms of your abilities and your potentials. Maybe when you met someone, or you could have recently met a connection, or you could have, you know, not really sure about someone in question in terms of if they really feel the same way or what's going to happen next between you guys. I feel it's a situation here where there is an energy of you feeling a little bit insecure or possibly even jealous, because maybe your counterpart went off with someone else, and that could be something that you have to work on in terms of your grievances and forgiveness as well too. It could also be an energy where maybe you were feeling not at your best when you met another counterpart. Some of you guys, I'm hearing, you could have a twin and then you manifested some sort of soulmate. And so as a result of that, I feel that you guys may have met this person at a time when you felt like you were not at your best. Because we have here Libra in reverse, which is all about karma. The laws of karma, needing to balance the scale, needing to work on yourself, needing to manifest new beginnings, needing to take a new direction, right? With this Justice card here in reverse. So I feel that there is something here about maybe you not being honest, or maybe being true to yourself, or being true to who you really are inside. There's an energy here of needing to come clean about something. Let me pull a card, please, on this Justice. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's some sort of decision You know, maybe you were kind of questioning yourself in terms of maybe moving into another direction with someone else, and you were kind of wondering, you know, am I actually doing the right thing? I do see here that this was some sort of gift from the universe or divine. If you don't have a counterpart or someone in question, I feel like this could be a job opportunity or some sort of project that spirit is actually giving you the go ahead for, and to continue into that situation, because it's going to bring you some sort of abundance or prosperity is what I see here. You could be dealing with a Aries with the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with fire signs, so that's Aries, Leo, and I heard Capricorn. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius may resonate with this. We also have Libra with Justice. Pentacle energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer is the Chariots. So I feel from this, it's like spirit is actually giving you the go ahead in this situation. So maybe you've been contemplating about a particular situation. Are you on the right track? Or should you manifest this person? What should you do? I feel like spirit is giving the go ahead or the green light to continue on the same trajectory that you have been heading in. It's like for a while, I think you would have been in this confusion type energy, but I feel now as time is going on, you're gaining more and more clarity about where things stand. So maybe you weren't sure about this connection. You were thinking, you know, is this the right thing I should be doing? I feel like you guys are on the right track with that's concerned. It is bringing it some sort of stable opportunity, because this is solid energy. The Ace of Pentacles is solid, right? The Ace of Pentacles is like a big chance. It's a prosperity cycle. It's like a new venture, new opportunities, abundance. And we also have the Knight of Cups at the back. So this could be someone who is quite romantic too. You could also be dealing with a Pisces as well too. And Pisces are very intuitive. So maybe your counterpart or someone you're connecting to is also intuitive. And maybe they felt intuitively guided to you as well too. It's like an intuitively guided type of connection, or divinely guided connection is what I'm feeling here. That could be some sort of solid opportunity that is now getting ready to ground for you. With the Chariot here, I do see you guys actually moving forward, and there is going to be opportunities for you guys to actually manifest new beginnings. So let's see what some of these opportunities are. I feel like this person is going to be helping you get stable, or helping you clear up some sort of indecision that you might have been in for a while. So for a while, I feel like maybe you felt very burdened with a lot of things to do, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of, you know, duties, or a lot of things to attend to. I feel this person is going to really help you with being able to feel better about yourself, but also to create something different. I feel that there is something though that is going to be revealed about this person to you very soon as well too. Let's see what's going to be revealed. So maybe you were very fearful. I feel this energy could also signify fear. So maybe you were fearful to get involved with this person because you're thinking, you know, do they have baggage from the past? Could they be, you know, in a connection with someone else? But I feel like this was just your own ego playing tricks on you. For a while, I feel like you were tormented. We have the Two of Swords. I feel you were probably tormented for a while about this person too, because you weren't really sure if it was the right thing to do, you know, because maybe your heart was with something else. But I do see here that this person could have had a family, or could have been a divorcee or something like that as well. For some of you guys may resonate with that message. Or in general, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, I do feel like it's maybe there was some sort of instability you had. There was a lack of resources. You were lacking stability. You needed somebody to kind of anchor you, to keep you more solid, right? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. So maybe there was some sort of issue here financially that you were going through. It could have been some sort of energy where you were kind of not really sure. You were kind of like obsessing with the material world. And I feel this person really helps you with being more stable. Something about your stability this person is going to be helping you with. We also have here the Seven of Swords. So maybe you were kind of like feeling that this person was sneaky, or you weren't sure if you could trust them. We also have the Knight of Wands reversed. So maybe you put a lot of overbearing expectations on this connection too, or you could have like been very difficult in the beginning, or playing hard to get as well with this person. But Spirit is saying that this was kind of a part of the divine plan. It was meant to go this way so that you guys were able to build from there. It's like that's how it was written. It was just meant to go like that. Like you were meant to be, let's say, in a vulnerable position, because had you not been in that situation, you might not have necessarily been open to this connection. So maybe there was some sort of rejection that happened with your counterpart, and then you met this person. You know, it's that kind of energy where you were going through some sort of cycle, or something was ending, and then boom, you just met this person on a whim, and you weren't really sure, you know, what to do. But ultimately, I do see here that things are going to be looking up in your favor, and it's going to help you with recovering as well. You know, it's going to bring you something new. For some of you guys, you may actually end up having a child with this person with the Page of Cups. That might be because I'm noticing the fish in the cup. Fish for us in the Caribbean signify children. So there could be a child or a creative project you guys are meant to work on together. And it's meant to take you from some sort of period where, you know, things were difficult to you now stepping onto some sort of ascension. I'm noticing a child here as well. So it's like something about children is going to be very significant for some of you guys. And it's something that was intuitively guided as well too. And you're meant to work on this with this person. And they're going to help you get your priorities in order. And they're going to create something stable with you guys in the material world. This is a very heavily, I feel like this is a very ascended type of soulmate you probably manifested. Or this is your counterpart. And you were probably wondering, you know, are things going to get better? What's going to happen? I feel like it is going to improve 100%. So that's the messages I have for you guys today. I was just guided to deliver this. So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, guys, and love and light. Take care.